Matthew!
Who are you?
People. I'm going to have to lean for this one. No, I should start with a few caveats. Firstly, I should probably guess I'm really nervous at the moment, so don't judge me too much. Two, I have a real bad tendency of babbling, so if it hits the 25-minute mark, just play the Oscar music or something. Three, I've had to last minute tone this down pretty heavily because I feel bad for Andrew how much he's just been burnt by his mum. So. I'll be easy on you, bro, don't worry about it. So, probably the best place to start for me and Andrew is the start of me and Andrew. When we first met, 11 years old, Sherman High School, representing. Yeah, so we were stuck together at form class at first, and I knew we were going to be friends when we bonded over our mutual dislike of a girl in class. So as most 11-year-old boys bond over. So she was a girl called Ailey, and I guess I knew we were going to be best friends in the... No, Susan, this is hard enough as it is. You're the fourth flashcard. Just count. So anyway, I knew we were going to be best friends. It was in the IT class later that week when Andrew decided to write a terrible expletive on the computer in a very large font size. Yeah. And I'm not going to judge you both, but an 11-year-old boy shouldn't know a word like that. And then what happened, as the teacher came around the corner, and rather than closing it down, I decided to be quite clever and write from Ailey at the bottom. The world's worst frame job attempt ever. The teacher, Mr. Jackson. Oh, Mr. Jackson. There's a reason that wasn't on the flashcard.
It's gone, isn't it? Time thing.
It's gone, yeah, all off piece from now. No, he didn't see through it either. And we have to see the head of year 7, unfortunately, who at the time was quite disappointed that 2 boys with such good Key Stage 2 results. Year 6 maths, shit hot. But yeah, he was kind of shocked how 2 such good kids could influence each other badly. So I think his sentiment still probably applies about 17 years later. There are quite a few scrapes from mine and Coz's youth that I could discuss, especially on Coz's side, obviously. But my girlfriend and editor, Lucy Bleach, decided to cut a few of them out. So not wedding appropriate. So if you want to boo Lucy for No, thank you. I'll reassure you all, if you are interested, just come and speak to me afterwards and use the phrases "can't exchange vodka" or "sweets in." One thing that I can discuss about our youth together, me and Coz were pretty cool kids. We used to spend quite a lot of time around Coz's house. It's true. Designing computer games about our maths teacher and forming an a cappella group called Vocals Only. That was spelled with a Z and 2 E's, so we were pretty urban. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Another thing I spent doing was upsetting Susan Coz because at that time the only thing I ate was Sainsbury's margarita pizzas. So.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, you still got a stack of them just in case I come round.
Yeah, let the freezer down and come round.
Hey, oh wait, hold on.
Not now. Calzones now, everything. No, Susan, I've got to say you're looking amazing today. I think I have to say that. No, you do. Out of fear.
Hey.
Even things.
Hey, Brummitt, if you want to come round and ring Lucy, that's all right, man. You just recorded yourself saying that.
I think there are a lot of nice things to say about Susan. I don't think Andrew would have turned into the man he is today without Susan. I promise that's a compliment. But, no. I think, well, I've all seen one side of her today, but there is another one. She's very caring.
Love you, Brummitt.
No, that is actually just a convoluted way of saying that Andy's a massive mummy's boy.
He is.
But I think, I think like a lot of people, I love weddings, but the one thing that I don't like about weddings is I just don't think that there's one guy that doesn't really get the attention they deserve at the wedding, and I think that's the father of the groom. I'm
not saying anything about body language. Bring it on, man.
I'm just saying, I think just as tradition dictates that there's just not really a father of the groom speech.
No.
I think we're all going to miss out on a 5-minute John Cost stand-up song.
Can you say something?
Yeah, you can if you want to do a bit, John. Yeah.
Go on, stand up.
You've got no, there's about another 20 minutes, don't worry. 10 at least. No, but I think in wake of John not being able to do that, I will mention a few things. I think John is a real big hero to not only me, but a lot of the guys and a lot of our crew after the time.
Keep going.
After the time he was literally a hero. There's the group of us ended up driving quite fast into Cos's driveway, and one of the neighbours came out and got a little bit aggressive. Everyone was panicking, but don't worry, John Cos put his dinner aside, came out, calmed the situation down, sorted it all out. We're all reassured. The important bit about this story is that John Cos at the time was wearing his work shirt and a pair of Y-fronts. I was going to say, John,
Katie, it's not too late, darling.
To reenact it later, I take that back. We've had enough fun. I know that Andrew and Peter thanks a lot of people, but considering I'm stood up here, I think I should do a little bit myself. Firstly, to the mum and dads, thumbs up for making people.
You enjoyed it, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Great fun.
Very thank you very much to Christina for walking me down the aisle today. You did a good job, you look amazing, so Kate's very lucky to have you. Also, thanks to the two uglier of Cos's Three Musketeers today. Thanks for that big up fish, really appreciate it. And Paul, you'll be really pleased to know we haven't got a sit-down Italian meal planned. Slight allusion to the stag do there, where Paul got very upset about eating his cheetah.
Bloody is.
Talking about the stag do, as Cos said, that was just an absolutely amazing weekend. I'm still recovering from it. I'd like to put on the record before anyone else does, yes, I did lose this stag for 3 hours at a relatively vital time. Vigilance was never really my strong point. I don't think that's why Cos brought me in. The other 69 hours were pretty solid though. Before I get into overrun, I should probably discuss a little bit about Andrew's girlfriend. Oh, wife! It's on the flashcard. I kind of want to say that, a lot of you surprised to know, but before I blossomed into the hump that you're looking at today, Cos was actually a little bit luckier with the ladies than I was back then. Was it? I think. Yeah. Changed about 17. It's true. But that actually did make me a little bit insecure at the time, not because I was jealous of Cos's exploits, but you know, all these girls were stealing valuable Cos time that I wanted, so it was quite It gets a lot cheesier later. So, so I did end up bullying them, and I think it's fair to say I didn't have the best relationship with a lot of Andrew's exes, but I did in the literal term. But I think even the horrible 15-year-old Matt Brummitt couldn't find a bad word to say about Katie Langridge. Katie Cos. Yeah. No, Katie, seriously, there's a lot of adjectives on here, but I've abbreviated them, so I'm not sure what they'll say. So you kind of. Seriously, you're just one of the nicest, most intelligent, to a fault at times. Loveliest people I know, and you look absolutely amazing today.
Yeah.
I know all those kind of things are important, but what really matters to me is what you've done to this chap. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love him through thick and thin, and I've gone through both. But seriously, I mean this totally. He's just twice the man he ever was by your side. He's even reading books now. I don't think. It's a start, right? So, and I think here's my cheap pop of the evening. But what I was going to say, I think probably what says a lot about you both is the group of people that have decided to share the day with you. Not just me, but they're all amazing. I think so. I said you should go pop for that. I was like,
Well done, Brummitt.
you can petrol, but you can't cheer, can you? One quick thing I do want to say about Cos, I think you've been a massive inspiration to a lot of people. I mean, you've got to remember Cos, he's got like a master's in mathematics, he's got a job in finance, his hobbies include like board games, sci-fi. and yet to this day he really does think he's cool. And I think it's kind of worked because I think to get someone like Kate to agree to marry him, I think makes him king of the geeks, doesn't it?
Your mum shouting out he is cool does not help. Love you, mum.
I gave birth. I love that child. He's my son.
Blown it now, haven't it, Brummitt?
Struggling. Last flashcard, dessert soon, I promise. Seriously, mate, you're terribly lucky. I think we all know this. I think we all know you don't totally deserve it. At the same time, mate, if you don't, I don't know a man that does. There's all the cheesy shit that everyone says about you always being there for people and stuff, but it obviously totally rings true with you. But I think what matters most to me as a best mate is that we can still go out after 17 years and have a bloody good time every time we do it. So that means a hell of a lot. I'm going to mock philosophise a bit now, because I think that's what you're supposed to do in speeches. And I think to do it, I think.
Running out of material.
Keep going, man. Keep
I'm
going.
going to keep throwing 8-syllable words.
Battery's running out, Brummitt. Come on.
I'll keep pushing it. That's mainly your wife's fault.
Don't wind her up.
Watch it.
The sensible way of looking at life, I think, is the pursuit of happiness. And I think everyone here can attest that the both of you have, not you and Lucy, you and her. I've really found someone that's going to be able to make them ultimately happy for the rest of the years. So I think that's pretty key. Finally, I just want to say, just absolutely enjoy your time together, and just please let me be a massive part of it, because I've loved the ride so far. And I love you both so much.